I'm going to do a Monster High review from bed. Don't have lighting really set up. I don't. Coming up after this. Okay, these are my favorite Monster High dolls. This is not popular opinion. People hate these. In fact, I kind of hid Ari because people really don't like her. These were released in sets, like theme sets. They started doing this at the very end. They also had highly articulated ones. People still didn't like them because they were more simplified. They were made for younger kids, so people talk about the quality not being as good, but the quality is actually better. Everything's really sturdy and durable, and everything's pops of color. Like, there's not paint applications. There's not as many paint applications, just like there's not as many joints. They're still articulated. They're just not highly articulated, but they have the very same articulation as the very first Barbie doll, the original fashion doll. So that is definitely good enough for me. In fact, they have more articulation because their legs go outward. The Catherine Damieux, she is really special because all of these characters were repeated over and over again. They would kept re-releasing them because they were really focusing on the main characters. But this one is really special. I love that there's consistency in their joints. They released a lot of different things. Like, I really love the family line, monster families. That was really cute because they had all different sizes, but they had different articulations. Some had knee joints, some had elbows, some didn't have any. So that was bizarre that they did that. And then not all signature looks were released for those, just as none of the signature looks were released for these, except that's where we bring in these fashion packs, which are really cool. And Frankie and Draculaura got 2 fashion packs. These were all themed, so they came in cardboard boxes and they had themes. These were emoji ones, so I believe these 2, Claudine had an emoji dress. So I guess Laguna was an emoji. So we had these 4 released as emojis in cardboard boxes. And then we had these 3 were dessert ghouls. And I have reviews somewhere up of me putting these fashion packs on. Here's some of the accessories. All unpainted. Everything's solid. Everything's awesome. Anyway, I don't really like the theme outfits, but I do love these fashion packs on these dolls because they're almost like the signature looks. Like, that is one fine outfit for Laguna, and that is an amazing outfit for Cleo. Oh yeah, also, another thing that I loved about this line was the textures. So each doll had its own individual look and theme. So Cleo had these mummy wraps on her, and I thought that was so cool. Like, it was like her skin was permanently imprinted with the wraps that she had on, and I thought that was awesome. Laguna had fins that didn't fall off. They're actually on her skin. Claudine had furry ankles and wrists. Just so, like, little. They're really adorable, yet still they have these creepy monster features. Of course, Catherine had her tail. Catherine. And then Ari, the ghost, which people don't like her because she replaced Spectra. She was all translucent. And look at that awesome translucent skin. So fun. Oh yeah, and Frankie, of course, has the scars from her stitches. And Draculaura was actually just pink. Her freaky flaw would be her fangs, I guess. Cute. Okay, the one bad thing about these, one thing that I don't like, oh, look at the shoes. No, not the shoes, is the hair. They used really thick, coarse hair. So that's not the coolest. I'm willing to trade that in for these. And I've said this years ago in the videos that I made when the reboot came out. This is what I always hoped Monster High would be. And I do really appreciate all of the detail Garrett Sander put into those things. They were awesome. But this just made them more toys, and they made them more accessible for kids, and I really like that. So I'm going to undress these. I think that all of these accessories were reused. Actually, this couldn't have been reused because it has emojis on it. Look at that. Look at, like, that's incredible detail, and I actually love, just like with my Masters of the Universe action figures, the original ones, they didn't paint the accessories, so you would get these bright pops of color. It's pop art. These are art to me. I love them like this. Again, I don't really like these dresses. I think that they're silly. I mean, they're cute and everything, but now we're going to take these really awesome fashion packs and we're going to put them on these dollies. So let's do that, and let me put on my glasses. Oh, I thought this was going to be more comfortable than me doing a review at my desk. It's starting to hurt my back. It's hurting my upper back from here. Hurts my lower back sitting. I need to get like a stand-up desk maybe. Some doll hair in my nose. I put on a shirt for you guys so it would be more presentable. I know another thing that people don't like is one-sided dresses, but I think that's really cool. And in real life, when people have one-sided dresses, when it's a different material on the front than it is the back, it's actually really cool to see. Can also be slimming because of the lines that it creates going down the sides. Got a nice little tool ham. I mean, the construction is really, really well done on these. And look, the emojis mimic Frankie. So these materials were designed specifically for this line. So effort was definitely put into these. See the extra molded on details? So good. I also like that these are not as thin. Monster High dolls were so super thin, and that's just not healthy. Beautiful little ribbon details on the shoulders. She's got all of her signature symbols on the dress with the emojis. So, I mean, I gave these dresses a hard time. They're actually really cute. And then again, the shoes, which I think were reused from previous sets. I think all of the accessories that they used on these were reused, but I love reused parts. Again, they did that with Masters of the Universe, and I thought it was awesome. Love these color tones that they use. Love the cute faces. I love the paint jobs on the faces. I like the makeup, but minimal makeup. That's also what I like about new Barbie, is that Barbie is really classy. Mattel has always kept Barbie class, except in the 2000s and the 90s, which I know most fans love Barbie from those genres, because probably that is what most of the internet has grown up with. But the 90s and the early 2000s were a very tacky period. I mean, so was the 80s, but the 80s were so theatrical that it's a kind of a different thing. The 90s and the 2000s weren't theatrical. They were just tacky, but maybe that's just my age speaking. Here's what we get in the pack. Lots of great stuff. And here's what we get in this pack. You can see so much amazing stuff. And like magic, we're all dressed up. And I'm putting these outfits on, freaking out at all of the incredible, awesome details. Look at Frankie all Chanel'd up. Now, these fashion packs are top quality. Like, the dresses are made so well. See, not single-sided. I mean, this isn't a belt, but I think that's just supposed to be a panel in the front anyway. She got this Chanel purse. She's looking super Chanel. Look at the details on the purse. Look at this really weird necklace. I'm not sure how it's supposed to fall on her, but actually when I put it over to the side, I'm not even sure if it's a necklace. It's so asymmetrical. But it's really cool. Frankie had always had problems wearing necklaces because of the things, but the way that I have it on, I think that is so cool. The glasses are cool. Did I show you the shoes? Like, man. All the detail. I love these. So, the hair is definitely the biggest problem. Maybe I could put one of the heads on from the more expensive dolls, or maybe I could try rerouting this hair to make this perfect. But I think now that she has the new fashion pack on, I think that this is the perfect toy. I am so happy with it. It's just, oh. And then she's definitely the pop art look. We've got the drippy, bloody purse. We've got this bracelet. They fully printed dress with the splashes of color. They introduced a new color to her signature look in the reboot, and that was the blue. And I do love how that pops on her. She's got the bow tie on. The halter dress looks so nice. The way that they constructed it, it ruffles at the top of her neck. And then the belt is so nice. Adds that little blue hint pop. Again, her wiry hair is all over the place. I have really wiry hair, so when I touch their hair, it kind of feels like my own hair. I love these. I think that they're awesome toys. Let me show you the full collection of this. So I believe that this was from the second wave of fashion packs. It was a great fashion pack collection. I'm definitely going to put pictures of these on Instagram. These might not be for you, but you should respect that different people have different tastes and different people like different things. When I look at the original Monster High, I look at them and I'm like, oh man, those are really cool. What a really cool concept. Incredible. They're monsters. They're like fashion dolls. It's crazy. It's like a crazy mashup. But when I look at these, we're talking sparking joy here. They're bright and colorful and toy perfection. That's what happens when I see these. All right, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully I have everything on these ones. Let me show you that. Look at her shoes. Those are so nice. This purse. The purse is so much thinner than normal accessories are, but it's really cool. And then this belt. I know that this was reused. That's how I realized. That necklace. Pearly, bubbly necklace. So cute. And then, like, come on, these golden. The fact that they're not painted just makes them look like that. These are crafted out of pure gold, and I think that's so cool. Again, I love the bandaged legs, the belt. What was her purse? Oh, she had the beautiful snake purse. Now, without the painted accessory, without them being painted, I really do love them so much more. They're just this pop art extravaganza. Look at that great dress with the mesh top on it. And then the really cool sunglasses and that blue streak in her hair. Just kapow, pop, superhero awesomeness.